happy travelers, welcome back to Mexico. Today Kevin and I have left the confines of our all-inclusive resort and decided to explore a little bit. We are checking out some cenotes today, and in this video we'll be giving you all the info about the cenotes we're visiting, how you get here, the prices, the different tours you can do, all the info you could possibly want. Now you can't visit the Tulum area without hitting a cenote because this area is famous for them. And if you don't know what a cenote is, basically the Yucatan Peninsula does not have any rivers. What they do have are actually underground rivers. These underground rivers eventually create sinkholes, so they're these big freshwater swimming holes basically, which are connected by the underground river system. So they are fantastic places to go take a nice dip, to snorkel because the water's often really clear. Some people love to scuba dive in them because you're basically scuba diving in caves if you are a good enough scuba diver. Today we're starting at the Cenote Dos Ojos, which is about 15 minutes from Tulum Town, and it's one of the more popular ones, so we are here early in order to avoid the crowds. If you're wondering where Kevin is, he was in the bathroom.
Yeah, drank too much coffee. There's a few different ways that you can visit Dos Ojos. The cheapest option is just to buy a single ticket and explore on your own. That's gonna run you 400 pesos per person. You can also do a guided tour of Dos Ojos, which includes like a big snorkel and all sorts of information. That's gonna run you 800 pesos per person. We decided to go the route of hitting 3 cenotes within this cenote park. That's all self-guided, and that price is gonna be 700 pesos per person. Coming to cenotes is not as cheap as it used to be. It's definitely gained popularity in the last couple of years. Want to get out into the jungle and explore a really unique geological feature. This is really cool.
First one we're visiting is Dos Ojos.
They open at 8 o'clock in the morning. Right now it's about 9, and there's only a couple cars in the parking lot, but if you wait until 10, 11, or noon, it's gonna be much busier.
Of course, you can always take a guided tour and be on one of those tour buses if you like.
Also, if you wanna bring in a big professional camera, they're gonna charge you a little bit of extra money. So we're gonna leave this camera here and go with the GoPro for the rest of the time that we're in the cenote.
Go GoPro! So before you enter a cenote, you're supposed to shower so you can remove any lotions or sprays or anything you have on. No sunscreen or bug spray or anything allowed. That can be hurtful to the structure of the cenote. So I gotta clean my body and then we're gonna go in.
So our ticket allows us to come to 2 different sections of Dos Ojos. We are at the first eye right now. Nobody is here, so definitely recommend coming early. They do require you to wear life jackets when you're swimming. So Kelly's already suited up with hers, and we're about to get in the water. Ooh, definitely colder than the ocean.
It's not that cold. I wouldn't say it's Pacific Ocean cold. Okay. All right, I'm good. As we said, this is the first Ojos. It's connected to the second Ojos by an underground cave, which you can scuba dive through, which would be really cool.
You're not allowed to snorkel over there,
no,
but...
No snorkeling. It's all the way underwater.
Yeah. Check out this crazy stalactite. We are now going to the second cave, or the second eye, which is maybe like a 5-minute walk away from the first cave, so very close. And this one looks like it's going to be a little more in a cave. What are those?
There are bats and little birds flying around.
Wow, crazy. You're like a mermaid, you're so graceful.
I know.
This one is crazy looking. Wow. Now you can't swim back super far because some areas are just designated for scuba divers and others are just for a snorkel tour. There's like a whole cave section you can go in, but you gotta take a guided tour to go do that. I would imagine it can be pretty unsafe, so that kind of makes sense why they would want you to do a tour. But this is very enjoyable, pretty cool.
It's the clearest water I've ever seen.
You know, I'm not really one to like having life jackets. I kind of like to just swim on my own, but having a life jacket in here is actually really enjoyable. Just kind of float around.
I don't even know how deep it is. It looks pretty deep. I mean, it's hard to tell because the water's so clear, but this one's deeper than the other one for sure.
They also have a little dry cave that you can check out here, which kind of cuts along the outside. It's pretty cool.
So we got the package of 3 cenotes. I guess technically 4 cenotes. We are headed to our next one.
This is Cenote Nicte-Ha. They're all right in the same area as Dos Ojos. This one's pretty cool because it's more tropical. There's like lots of greenery around. Not as much cave, but there is a lot of like lily pads. Pretty cool. And we are the only people here. There is no one else here. It's about 10:45 right now on a weekday. Yeah, I would recommend if you're gonna do the 3 cenote package, hit Dos Ojos first and then come to these ones afterwards because that's the most popular and there's really not many people here at all.
The plants are gonna tickle my feet and I'm a little scared of that, but I was just standing on the step that's in the water and the tiny little fish are nibbling at my feet like the fish pedicures in Asia. It was tickly.
Be real graceful with this. Nailed it. It's called the bobsled stroke. Nicely done. She wasn't sure if she wanted to get in this one because the lily pads definitely tickle your feet. Oh, it's a little creepy.
So the water's so clear so I can see what's tickling my feet, so that's fine. We're getting out of here in the nick of time because a whole bunch of people just showed up.
The last one included, which we're headed to right now, is called Cenote Jaguar. From what I understand, this one has a platform that you can jump into it, so I'm excited about that.
So excited. That's the parking area of the Jaguar Cenote, and we're the only ones here. Yes!
Score! This one's pretty neat. Very big, kind of like mangrove forest almost.
Yeah.
Super different. There's like a zip line that they do over the top of this thing.
Of course, Kevin is immediately heading to the jump, which is about 15 feet.
Well, that was super fun. So fun that Kelly decided to do it too.
Oh man.
You got it.
It looks a lot higher from up here.
No, you'll be good.
Oh my God, it looks so much higher from up here. I was like, I'll do that, whatever.
I like this one. This one's cool. Don't kind of hurt my butt though.
You got butt slapped?
I got butt slapped. Just for anyone that's wondering how deep this water is, the guy that checked us in said it is 15 meters or 45 feet. So you're definitely not gonna hit the bottom when you jump off of all these. Now, if you don't feel like stepping up to the big jump right away, there are a couple other options to ease your way into it. There's a 9-foot one and a 4-foot one.
Included with the ticket price is a little zip line, which is really cool, and we're the only people here, so no line. I think we're gonna go check that out.
Well, that was just a blast. We had an awesome time.
We were the only people there for most of the time at all the cenotes.
Definitely could recommend this tour. A little pricey, but I think all the cenotes in Quintana Roo are all pretty pricey these days, so.
10 out of 10 recommend getting up early and being here as close to opening time as possible and visiting Dos Ojos first because that's the most popular one.
These other two are super different also, so it was just a really awesome mix.
If you want to avoid the crowds, come to these ones as well. It's Jaguar Cenote and Cenote Nicte-Ha.
Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to hit that subscribe button and check out our Hilton Tulum resort tour video and our upcoming Chichen Itza video.
Yay! Until you see us then, this is Kelly and Kevin from the Awkward Tourists. Peace out.
Hello, happy travelers.
Welcome to one of the 7 wonders of the world, Chichen Itza. The first one we're visiting is Dos Ojos. Above it.
Stalactite or stalagmite? Check out this crazy stalactite behind me. Stalagmite?
Now say it again. Check out this crazy stalagmite.
Check out this crazy stalagmite.
So you'll
check
be right
out
either way.
check out this crazy stalactite. I actually don't know which one it is. I don't know if you can hear any of this, but the bats are making just a racket in here. They're swimming. They're flying all. They're swimming. Bats don't swim. They're flying all over the place.
Those are little birds.
Those are the birds making the noise?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.